My name is Craig Scott Patrick. I'm the Audience Development Officer here at the New Vic, and I also work with Appetite. So I was interested in dance primarily. Had dance lessons quite luckily at primary school, and then pursued that outside of school. My sister and myself went to ballroom and Latin American dance lessons. From there, I just kind of followed that through my high school journey. Always involved in school plays, and then I went to Steelworks, as it's known now. It was Pauline Steele's Dancer Studios, like back in the day when I was there, and did all that the typical kind of ballet, modern tap, musical theatre. Was involved in shows, and then started doing syllabus exams. When I did my A-levels, it was completely, I was following like an academic kind of trail. So I was doing English, Spanish, geography, completely different path. And it was just because I started dancing and thought, well, this is something I've always been interested in, always enjoyed theatre, and I thought, if you don't give it a go, you never know. So I changed my path, did a HND in Performing Arts locally at Stoke-on-Trent College, then auditioned and went up to Liverpool to Merseyside Dance and Drama Centre and did vocational dance and musical theatre and syllabus exams up there. The work that I'm doing now is like a culmination of my employment history. I've worked in quite a few different settings, from hospitality and catering. I've been a hotel manager, worked in retail, in education. So I've been like quite a few different kind of sectors. Now in this role, as an audience development officer, it's about connecting with the community. So we're very committed to making sure that all theatre and all our events with Appetite are accessible to everybody. So it's like an ongoing project, but it's very important, because I think being passionate about the arts is something that I kind of bring to the role and that I can share with those community groups, and hopefully, make them aware that what's available on the doorstep. We're just looking at the whole kind of picture really, that theatre is for everybody, arts and culture is for everybody, and it's really important. And I think coming through, probably through the period we've just been in through COVID, people realised how important theatre and the arts is when it wasn't there, and we weren't able to go and sit in the theatre and have that entertainment. If people are interested in creative industries, I'd look, perhaps start in your school or your college, look at groups that you can get involved in. This was where I started. I had an interest in the plays that we did with the drama, and I gave up my lunch times to do that. So, it's that commitment. I think, you can learn so much at a young age, and just make sure that it is what you want to do, and then just go for it. I think it's really important that you just kind of chase that dream. I think it is really important, if you're going to enter a career in the creative industries, to be open-minded and be flexible. The opportunities that I've had in my career, I've worked in so many different roles within theatre. I've worked front of house as a duty manager. I've worked behind the scenes as a dresser, obviously on stage. So you do need to be extremely flexible, and there's so many opportunities. You need to be open to those. You need to be resilient. Like I say, you will face a lot of rejection if you're going to go from a performance point of view. Don't be put off by that. I think you'll kind of naturally find your own kind of niche within the creative industries. There's a creative outlet there for everybody. Even in my role now, I work in a marketing department, but also we get to be creative in terms of the content that we're putting out there to engage people with the shows that we put on at the New Vic. So yeah, there's a job for everybody. For me as well, personally, I think being accepted in a workplace, I've worked in other places where you don't always feel accepted, or like as a gay man, your sexuality can hold you back, which sounds quite sad, but I don't know if it's probably my era as well, from where I've come from. So it's quite interesting. But obviously, kind of theatre, fully diverse, there's equality, and it's very inclusive. So, you feel like you can be yourself and achieve your goals within your work. I think I've faced a lot of hurdles throughout my career. Obviously, I trained professionally in dance. It's not an easy industry to kind of enter into. You do face a lot of rejection. So it is important, I think, to keep chasing your dreams. I think a lot of people give up on their dreams and perhaps enter a career that then they can be quite miserable in. Like I say, I've been in a lot of different jobs. And I think everybody's searching for acceptance as well. And I find that theatre is fully inclusive, fully diverse, and welcomes everybody. So, and A lot of people obviously have that kind of misconception. They see the performance on the stage, they don't realise the amount of people in the team that goes into working to put on a show. So there's so many jobs.